Hi everyone, welcome back to the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel and welcome back to episode 6 of Football Manager Survivor Series, the show in which we have imported every fixture and result up until January 31st, 2022 and taken over from Eddie Howe as Newcastle United manager with the aim to see if we can keep Newcastle United in the league. Now, as it turns out, it looks like that is actually becoming ever more apparent that it is going to be the case in real life. However, in this episode, things have gone a little bit differently. We'll drop into the game and we'll take a little look at the schedule, some of the results that we've had. I'll do a little bit of an overview because it's been 6 episodes now, so maybe some things that people have forgotten or people haven't seen if you've skipped episodes or whatever. If you do want to see any of the other episodes, they're all linked below in the description. I'll also leave a link in the card that should be sliding in right now to the previous episode. Go and give them a watch. There's some cracking results, there's some cracking games. It's been an emotional journey.
It's been emotional.
So far, and it's only going to continue. We're going to keep going with this. So let's jump into the game and we will see what's going on. Okay, we are in the game. This is the home screen that you get when you first load the save up. I don't touch this until I start recording, so everything is as is. As you can see, we're currently sitting in 17th. If I go to the competition, we can see this a bit better. Sitting in 17th with 27 points after played 28 games. We had 5 wins, 12 draws and 11 losses. We did, in the last episode, suffer our first defeat. If you go to the schedule, I'll show you this here. So we suffered our first defeat in the league. Let me scroll down. We got humped 4-1 by Tottenham away. And that was after, in the last episode, we smashed Leicester 7-0 in the FA Cup quarter-final. And one thing that we couldn't do when we did the import was the cups. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Man City. We are still in the FA Cup, like I said, so we've had a good little run in the FA Cup, beating West Brom 5-0, then West Ham 3-1, and then, like I said, in the last episode, we smashed Leicester 7-0, which was unbelievable. I was in shock, and I think when that happened, it kind of made me lose focus on the Tottenham game. I was still in shock. I was still in disbelief that it had happened. And that was especially after the week before. If you haven't seen that episode, in episode 4, the Chelsea game, a 4-3 victory at Stamford Bridge. Incidentally, I am recording this just before this game happens in real life. I would love a 4-3 victory. We'll see what happens with that one. But anyway, moving on, in the Cup, we have drawn Arsenal in the semi-final, which is going to be played at Wembley. We have a very congested April. There's a lot of games to play and a lot of big games to play. In this episode, we're going to be playing the Palace at home game and then the Wolves at home game. I think that's 2 games we could get results from and hopefully help us move up the table. Let's go back to the competition. In terms of other teams, like you can see, you've got Everton, Villa, Brentford. Leeds are doing a lot better in this than they are in real life with 35 points after 28 games. We have a little gap between the bottom 3, which is the most important thing. I am looking up the table a little bit, but, always one eye over your shoulder. Watford have a game in hand over us and they're only on 22 points. So I think, we're not safe yet, not by any stretch of the imagination, but we're getting there. Like, we've got a nice little gap. So even if we get a couple of defeats, it shouldn't cause us too many problems. Tactic-wise, I've got 2 different tactics. I've got a 4-3-3 formation, which we've just switched to, and I've just noticed that Shaw and Burn are developing a nice little partnership. That's what this dotted line is. Once that goes green, they'll be pretty formidable. And actually, that's happening in real life as well. These 2 have been unstoppable. They've been performing out of their skins. But this is how I've been playing. I was originally, let me switch to this one, originally playing a 5-2-3 formation where I've got 3 at the back. Obviously, Hayden wouldn't play here. I had Lascelles in as a central defence on cover with 2 central wing-backs. And 2 covering wing-backs. And the idea of these 2 were they'd push forward, but they'd also come back to make a back 5 when needed. One thing, like I mentioned in the last game, this was using inside forwards, and apparently there was a bug in the game which caused these not to play as they should have done. So the idea of these is they cut in onto their strong foot and kind of take shots kind of in and around the 12-yard box and also get into the box. They weren't doing that. The game was kind of broken and they were just always going down to the byline and trying to cross the ball in. It has been fixed, but apart from the last game, this 4-3-3 formation has been pretty good. So I'm unsure what to do. If you look at the familiarity with this, they're still pretty familiar with both of them. They actually do prefer this formation at the moment. It's a little bit less intense as well. This one's a very intense formation, which is why some of the players, as you can see after the games, are absolutely knackered. But they're not as familiar with this one. But I do have this one as the primary tactic in training, and the players are learning these positions. So I may switch back to it. We'll see how it goes. If this 4-3-3 formation falls apart against Palace, I may switch back to it for Wolves. So anyway, I'm going to progress in the game. If anything comes up before the Palace game, obviously I'll come back and let everybody see it. But the next time we should be back will be for the Palace game. So I'll continue through this and we'll see what happens. All right, then, just before the Palace game, there has been a fixture the day before where West Ham have beaten Everton 1-0. That's great for us because it keeps Everton on 30 points. So if we beat Palace, we could jump a few positions up here, which should be handy. So, yep, Fornals scoring in the 59th minute against Everton, keeping them right in this relegation battle as well. Right, then just before the Palace game, I'm just going to show you the lineup going into this. So I've made a couple of changes. I brought back in Matty Targett. He's now fully back from his injury. So he replaces Manquillo. I've moved Bruno down to this anchor role. He kind of fits that a bit better, I feel. He's got a 3.5-star rating for the team for this. So that'd be better for him in terms of spraying passes around. I've got Willock and I've brought in Joel Linton. So Isaac Hayden made way for Bruno to drop into the anchor, and then Joe Linton's taken Bruno's spot there. So I've got a nice little Brazilian partnership in the centre of midfield. Up front, no changes. St. Maximin, Wood and Wilson. I've also got the option of obviously Ryan Fraser and Miggy Almiron, who can also play in either of these roles should we need them. So go through from top to bottom. We've got Dubravka in goal. Targett, Burn, Shaw and Trippier is the back four. Central midfield of Guimaraes, Joe Linton and Willock. And then up front, St. Maximin, Wood and Wilson. So let's jump straight into this Palace game and I'll see you at kickoff. Okay, and here we go straight with the kickoff. Playing at home. It's nice to get a few home games under our belt after a couple of away ones. As we move the ball around quite nicely, Trippier's played a Willock straight into the box, cut it back. That was nearly an own goal there. Mitchell nearly put it into his own net straight away. Klein has the ball. He's played it to Hughes, who's got away from Targett. He's through on goal. He's hit it in off the post. That was pretty bad by Targett. He got left chasing his man and Byrne couldn't get back to cover. Bit of a shame that 1-0 after 8 minutes as we get the game underway straight away. Bruno has the ball over to Joe Linton. Targett now has it. Can he make up for his previous mistake? Let's see if he can get the ball in. He can get the ball in. Wood with a header, but there's nothing on that. That's way too weak to trouble their goalkeeper. 12 minutes gone, we have a throw-in as Willock receives the ball from Trippier. He plays it down. Bruno's got the ball. Joe Linton with a shot. Oh, that was so close. What a save by the keeper there. He was going for the bottom left. St. Maxim's going to whip in this cross. And it goes straight out for a goal kick. Trippier has the ball now. Share to Willock. Willock to Trippier. Trippier's going to get past Zaha. Is he? Nope. Willock's going to receive the ball. Back to Bruno, who passes it to Joe Linton. Targett with a... Hey, that was a curler in the top left, wasn't it? Great save again by the keeper. Is this going to be another one of those games? I said Maximum crosses the ball in, but nobody gets that. Big Dan Byrne I've got at the corner of that 6-yard box to receive that ball to flick it on, but it doesn't seem to be very effective, so I might change that around. Yeah, the keeper seems to be stopping a lot of decent shots here, so this could be one of those games where the keeper's winning everything, which isn't great. As Targett gets the ball, turns and passes it back to the defence, so Dan Byrne can pick it up, can run forward a little bit, passes it back to Targett, back to Byrne. Byrne can turn, find Bruno to St. Maximin. I find Bruno plays those one-touch passes all the time in this, as Trippier takes a shot. Wow, that was almost flying at the top right there. We've had 11 shots and 6 on target and we're not scoring. They're playing the ball around quite well, but Joe Linton's picked it up. Wood has it now, back to Byrne. Byrne to Targett to Bruno to Wood to Joe Linton. There's Wilson straight through. It was another great save. That passing was amazing through the middle. As we have a last minute, that's hit the crossbar. That was Dan Burn there, winning that header, just like I was talking about earlier. Yeah, they got an early goal, smash and grab. We dominated ever since. They've had 3 shots, 1 on target. We've had 13 shots and 7 on target, 62% possession and a 92% pass completion rate. So we're playing well. The players are playing well, but we just cannot score at the moment. We'll go into the second half and we will see if this is a problem. Palace get us away for the second half. Palace looking to break. That was a great tackle by Willock. Palace were looking dangerous there, but now Target has it. He's going to play the ball up. That's going to no one. Klein deals with that. As now Palace are playing it through. And there's Target again, left by Hughes. I might have to change Target. He may not be fully fit, but he's made a great tackle there. And Bruno's picked it up. He's found St. Maximum. That was a great long ball upfield. St. Maximum with a cross. Wilson with a first-time shot. It's another save. 52 minutes gone. We seem to be doing everything right, but we just cannot score. But Wood has the ball. He's past the keeper. And it's 1-1. As I said, we can't score. Wood smashes it in. Wood's been outstanding. Wood has scored, I think, 6 or 7 goals now this season. But this is a great little ball by Target. Wood leaves his man. He's totally unmarked. Past the keeper. And he slots it home. It's 1-1. 53 minutes gone. I'm happy with that. It's about time we scored. We've had enough shots. Okay, Palace get us underway. We're going to see a response to that straight away as Hughes comes in. Klein now has the ball. He's got a lot of space there. I'm not happy about that. Yep, not happy about that at all. Edouard gets it through straight away. That was... I think we just switched off after the goal there. That was a smash and grab. So St. Maximum's picked up the ball. Joel Linton has it. Now with Burn. Burn to Bruno. Bruno to Willock. Willock to Wilson. Back to Willock. Woods through again. St. Maximum now has it. Oh, so close. We have the ball. Wood now has it. St. Maximum. Wilson's made a run, but St. Maximum's run through everyone, but he's skied it. Oh dear, that was poor. What a poor shot that was. Burn now gets that header to Target. Back to Burn. Burn to Joel Linton, who gets tackled. Bruno recovers. Wood has it. Wilson now. It's another block. It's 2-1, 60 minutes. Let's see what this corner brings up, and then we might look to make a change, I think, because something isn't quite right here. Yeah, that ball's to nothing. Might have to look at those corners again. Trippier picks up the ball, though. Passes it to Bruno. Back to Trippier. Yeah, I can see that. Blimey. That was poor. That was very poor. Right, let's have a look at making some changes, I think. Yeah, Kieran Trippier's a bit tired, so I'm going to bring on Manquillo to cover that right back role. And I'm also going to make a change up front. I'm going to move Wilson in for Wood. I know Wood's been playing well, but I think we need a bit more legs. And I'm going to bring on Ryan Fraser in that. Let's just have a look at the tactics, make sure that's at the right place. Yeah, so Fraser is now in that advanced forward role. So we've had 20 shots on target and 20 shots and 11 on target, and it's 2-1. That's dire. Shaw now has the ball. Run forward, Manquillo. Manquillo to Willock. Back to Shaw. Bruno back to Manquillo. Manquillo's going to get tripped in the box. That looks like a foul. They say it looks harsh. It's going to go to VAR. Are we going to get a penalty? We are going to get a penalty, and Callum Wilson is going to take this. Come on, let's make it 2-2. Wilson steps up. Yeah, he smashes it right down the middle, sends the keeper the wrong way. He's running off to that, well, to the away fans by the looks of things to celebrate, which is a bit strange. But yeah, it was a nice little penalty that just smashes it past the keeper, who dives. He tries to second guess, I think, and he's away with it. Ooh, 2-2 now, 68 minutes gone. Let's see if we can get this third goal. That would be great. We've been conceding late goals, which is a bit of a worry. But we have the ball. Manquillo's picked up that great ball from St. Maximum to Willock. Willock back to Manquillo. Manquillo to Bruno. Bruno back to Manquillo. He's going to run. He's going to get past his man. And it's going out for a corner. As it's 73 minutes gone. And Target is going to whip in this corner. And it's... Oh, I thought that was in. I thought it was going to be... but it wasn't, unfortunately. But we have another highlight. Target to St. Maximum. Back to Target. Target to Burn. Burn to Joel Linton. Joel Linton's going to whip it in. Fraser's going to pick that up. He's going to get to the byline, cross it back in. Joel Linton gets it, and then Wilson with a header. But there was nothing on that for the keeper. Didn't come to nothing. I'm going to make another change at 80 minutes. Whoop. Let me click the right button before I do that. I think Joe Willock's looking a bit tired. St. Maximum's looking a bit tired, but I think I'm going to bring off Joe Willock. I'm going to bring on Shelvey. And I'm going to swap Shelvey with Gramara. So Shelvey's going to play that anchor. I'm going to get Bruno a bit further up pitch. Bring our attacking width back down to narrow. So we're not going to use the wing backs as much. Edwards picked that up like there's no one there. He did have 2 defenders on him. They're going to cross the ball in, but that's going to nobody. Wilson's picked it up. Fraser's made a run. Fraser now, can he slot it home? Yes, he can. Ryan Fraser in the 83rd minute. That was a great little run by Fraser. Wilson seen him, picked him up. I thought he'd played it too far, mind. I mean, look at this. Wilson picks it up. Fraser's already off. Not a chance of being offside. Controls it well in his chest. I thought there he's took an extra shot, but the keeper's already dived. He's hit the inside of the right post and it's went in. It's 3-2 as I'm now going to move us down to a cautious, and you know what I'm going to do? I do it pretty much all the time. We're going to waste some time. I'm going to waste time all the time. Let's see if we can keep hold of this lead. I don't want to concede in the last minute like we have been doing in the past few games. As Palace have, highlight, but it's going to nothing, hopefully. There's 5 minutes of injury time as well. I'm happy for Palace to play it round in their own half, though, as long as we don't let them get any further. They play the ball up, but Dan Burn again with that header. Target's pick it up. Can he run with it? Yes, he can. It's going to nobody, unfortunately. That pass to St. Maximum was not on. Target's now again left up pitch, but he does pick it up. Joe Linton's got it. Now Wilson. Wilson to Fraser. Fraser's going to run with that again. Can he get it? Oh, I thought he'd Albert it over the keeper there. That would have been a lovely end to this game. That's it. 3-2. Wow. I thought that was all over, but that penalty kind of turned the game, I think. Although, look at these stats, man. 28 shots, 16 on target. We had an XG of 3.97, 60% possession, and 92% pass completion rate. A lot of our players played very well. Matty Target, the highlights actually didn't do him much justice. He played an 8.0 man of the match he got. But some pretty decent performances. The front three, well, the front four, if you want to include Wood with that, all playing 7s or above. 7.2 for St. Maximum, 7.9 for Wilson and Fraser. Wilson getting a goal and an assist, Fraser getting a goal, and Wood getting a goal on a 7.5. Bruno, when we moved him up, played a lot better, I think. So I'm tempted to use Bruno and Joe Linton in that middle and then Shelvey behind. We've got Hayden as well, though, and we've also got Willock. Willock wasn't playing too well when I took him off. Neither was Trippier. Although Manquillo didn't do too much, so maybe that was just the opposition. Were playing a bit better than us. But it's another win. It's all that matters, really. Okay, so just before the Wolves game, there's been a early afternoon kickoff. Man U have beaten Everton 3-0, so Everton losing again, which means if we can beat Wolves, we will definitely get off 17th place. Even if we get a point, we'll get off 17th place. Other games that are happening today, Brentford are playing West Ham. Obviously, we have Wolves. Norwich and Burnley are playing. That's a bottom table 6-pointer if ever you've seen one. Southampton, who are in 11th, are playing Chelsea, and it's Watford against Leeds. Leeds are in a good form as well, so we could make that gap slightly bigger between us and the bottom three here. But we'll move into the tactics. We'll get the lineup. I think I'm going to stick with a 4-3-3. That seemed to work well against Palace, but we'll see what happens. I might change my mind on that before we get to the game. But we'll go into the lineup now for the Wolves game. Right then, here is the lineup going into the Wolves game. I haven't changed formation. I'm sticking with a 4-3-3 again. It seems to be working wonders for us. We did okay against Palace. There were some good performances, so we'll keep it. Yeah, only change I've made is I've moved Bruno up into the central midfield attacking, and I've got Shelvey in the anchor role, which does mean that Joe Linton has dropped to the bench. So again, top to bottom, just like before, Dubravka, Target, Burn, Shaw and Trippier is our back four and goalkeeper. Shelvey is the anchor in central midfield, with Bruno and Willock also in that attacking central midfield role. And up front, we've got St. Maximum, Callum Wilson and Chris Wood. We'll see what happens. I can always bring on Ryan Fraser later on if needed. Changing nothing else in this, keeping it attacking against Wolves. We'll jump into the game and I'll see you at kickoff. Okay, Wolves are going to get us underway on a rainy day here in Newcastle. Wolves are a good team in this. They're a bit of a I don't know, they're slightly overpowered. I've found in previous games I've played, they play the ball really well. So this could be a tough game. I mean, Wolves are a good team in real life, so I mean, I'm not expecting anything really. But as there's Semedo almost getting past Burn, and Bruno deals with that no problems, as Wood can pick it up. St. Maximin's made a run, can Wood find him? No, Wood decides to keep it, and Moutinho puts in the tackle. We have a throw-in. Target's going to play it to St. Maximin, back to Bruno, back to Target. Bruno's now got the ball. Can he take a shot? He didn't want to take a shot. He should shoot now. Oh, that was just over the bar. He should have shot a bit earlier there. Yeah, let me just take a little look at Matty Target. Yeah, oh yeah, look at his condition. That's a worry because he has just come back from injury. He's got a potential thigh injury. I'm not going to risk him. Manquillo is going to come on. Yeah, never nice to make a sub within 12 minutes, but if he's took a knock, he's took a knock. I don't want to risk him because he has just come back from his injury. They were only recommending 45 minutes anyway. So, yeah, take him off and bring on Manquillo. As Shelby has the ball, back to Trippier. Trippier to Wilson. Wilson's going to play it down, probably pass it. He's crossed it in. Willock, oh, that took a deflection, you know. Wolves have the ball now. Burns dealt with that. Willock to Shelby. Shelby to Wood. Wood to St. Maximum. St. Maximum over to Trippier, who's made a nice run. Trippier's now going to play it to Wilson. Wilson back to Trippier. Back to Wilson. Back to Trippier. That was a tackle, but Wilson's got it. Bruno with the header. That's his third goal of this season with an assist from Callum Wilson. 16 minutes gone. That was a great header. I didn't know what was going to happen there because Wilson and Trippier just seemed to play between them, but then Wilson turned, got a bit of space. Trippier got tackled and Wilson hit it first time and Bruno was unmarked. Like I said, I feel like he plays better in that central midfield role on attack than he does as an anchor, which is why John Joe Shelby is playing in that role. As we have another highlight, it's a corner. Trippier now is going to cross it in. Didn't beat the first man, but he's going to cross it in again. They've dealt with it again, and now they can break, which is a bit worrying. St. Maximum tried to put in a tackle, but it didn't go anywhere. I'm worried that Shelby is on a yellow, and he's going to put in those tackles, especially playing that anchor role. Maybe there's another change needed, as Wolves are playing the ball around quite well. They're trying to respond after that goal, but that header goes to nothing. Dubravka can deal with that with no issues. 35 minutes gone. There hasn't been too many highlights. I say that as it goes to a corner for us. Trippier's going to play it in. And Dan Burn with the header. That is what I want from this corner tactic. That's exactly what it should be doing. That's a great little ball to the corner of the 6-yard box with Dan Burn attacking. And he just heads it past the keeper. He either flicks it on or he goes for goal there. Dan Burn with his first goal, I believe, of the season there, as they hoof the ball long. Dan Burn can deal with that. Bruno's picked it up. Now Wood's found Wilson. That's a great run. And oh, what a save. I thought Wilson was in there. He looked to just try to slot it past the keeper. But we have a corner. Trippier crosses the corner in. It's dealt with first man there. I feel like if we can get a better delivery, that will work, because Shelby's now going to do it. Burn with the... You see? Better delivery. Burn attacks it. Keeper just over the bar, so he didn't really have to do much. We have a free kick. Shelby's crossed it in, and that's another goal for Dan Burn. It's 2 for the season, 2 in this game. Burney's on a hat-trick. This is a lovely cross by Shelby, and Burn's at the back post. I mean, Neto's not the tallest of blokes to be marking Dan Burn, like, and he just deals with it, no problems. It's 3-0, and we're going into half-time. Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it? Some good set-piece plays there. 12 shots, 5 on target. 3 of those resulting into goals. 54% possession, 85% pass completion. I'd expect better than that, but we are playing against a very good Wolves side who normally play very well, but they're not playing too nicely here. They haven't seemed to get going at all. We'll see what they do in the second half. Okay, so we're getting the second half underway as it's Shelby to Wood. Wood's going to play it to St. Maximum, but Semedo's doing that as well. We have another free kick. Shelby's going to cross it in. Dan Burn. Oh, I thought he was going to get a hat-trick. He's hit it off the crossbar. He's playing an 8.4 as Dan Burn. Oh my word. Wow. Okay, that's dealt with quite nicely by us. Dan Burn picks it up. Manquillo's now going to get it. Manquillo to Bruno. Bruno to St. Maximum. St. Maximum can see Wilson making a run, but Otto's dealt with that. And it's back to the keeper, Bolly. Now Cody. Back to Bolly, back to Cody. and then they're going to play with it quite nicely. There's Hee-chan, who seems to have swapped sides, and Sabiani is now going to deal with it, but Burns covering. Moutinho with a shot, and that's dealt with by Dubravka. That's a great save to keep it at 3-0. Yeah, we've got a few tired legs out there, fully expected. It's 60 minutes. I think it might be time to make a couple of changes. I'm going to bring on Joe Linton for Bruno, and I think I'm going to make a change at the back as Dan Burn. Oh, he's on a hat-trick though. Do you take him off? What do you do? He's playing an 8.4 as well. No, we'll leave Dan Burn for the moment. In fact, we're going to leave Dan Burn on, and I'm going to bring on... Where's he gone? Where has he gone? Ryan Fraser. There he is. Ryan Fraser for Alan St-Maximin. We're going to swap him and Wilson round as well. Confirm those changes. Right, they're in. If we get an injury, we're screwed. Who cares? We're 3-0 up, and it's 60 minutes gone. And we have a throw-in. Manquillo to Shelby, back to Manquillo. Joe Linton, he was completely unmarked in the box there. I feel like Joe Linton could have done a bit better there, as Moutinho is now going to take a corner for Wolves. It's dealt with. Joe Linton now has it. Can he run with it? He's got past Semedo like he's not there. Semedo's not slow either. He has caught him up. Joe Linton's now going to play the ball to Shelby. Shelby across to Trippier. Trippier's going to run with it. He's going to get past Hee-chan. Trippier to Fraser. Fraser with a bullet shot.
Drive it to the fans back at home. Screamer.
Make it 4-0. Fraser's not shy of a goal, in this. He's pretty decent. Might have to start him over St-Maximin in a couple of games, because St-Maximin hasn't been doing too much. He's got a few goals, a few assists, but Fraser's the one that keeps coming off the bench. Super sub. The keeper's got no chance there. It's a great little run by Trippier as well. Hee-chan couldn't get the tackle in, as it's 4-0, and it's 64 minutes gone. Manquillo's now going to pass it to Wilson. I was going to say St-Maximin, but we have took him off. Wood to Willock. Willock back to Wilson. Wilson's through. Is he onside? I don't know if he is, That looked a bit tight, but we'll see. VAR are going to check it. Could be 5-0. Goal disallowed. I thought so. Unfortunately. Although they do still give him the credit for it, which is a bit strange, but let's see. Yeah. He was offside. Nice little finish, oh. Okay, we're coming into the 90th minute. There's only 2 minutes of added time. We have some tired legs out there. We've played a lot of games in quick succession. As this looks probably going to be the final highlight, as Wolves are going to play the ball around, and that is full time. So then, full time, it's 4-0.
We won, Get in.
Again, some great performances. Dan Burn, 2 goals. He should have got a hat-trick. That last chance that he had, he should really have put that away. But he plays an 8.7. Not surprising, to be fair. He's been absolutely outstanding for us in real life as well. Kieran Trippier's had a good game as well, playing an 8.5. Shelby on a 7.9. I feel like that anchor role may be good for him because he can almost act like a quarterback. Bruno had a good game until we had to take him off. He did receive a knock, or he got a bit tired. But highlights of this one: we've got 19 shots, 8 on target, 49% possession, but an 84% pass completion rate. So I'm not too happy about those 2 stats. But like I said in the previous game, the stat that matters is the win. Unlucky we got a goal disallowed, but he was offside. Yeah, we'll move on. I'll show you the table. Yeah, just an update after that match. Matt Target did receive a little hamstring injury there. He's out for 1 to 3 days. They're normally nothing, these. I don't think we have a game in between that. Although, actually, no, we do have a game. Let's have a look at the schedule. There is a game coming up. Yeah, we've got Southampton in, yeah, they should be fine, 4 days' time. But we've got Manquillo, who did bits in that last one as well. Okay, so we have some other results as well after our 4-0 victory over Wolves. Brentford beat West Ham, moves them up the table, which is a bit of a pain. Obviously, we know about the Everton result. That was before our game. Burnley beat Norwich 1-0 with Van Weghorst getting the goal. Chelsea beat Southampton. Liverpool Man City was 0-0. And Watford Leeds was 1-1. So, where does that leave us? Well, we are finally out of 17th. We've finally moved up the table a little bit, although Villa and Everton do have games on us because of this tight schedule. But we're in 15th, 30 games played, 33 points. We are equal on points to Leicester and Palace. So that win against Palace earlier was beneficial for us. Not too bad. It's nice to be off 17th. It's nice to be out of that little relegation bottom 5-6 table. Although we're still in it. I mean, we're 9 points off the relegation zone, so we are widening that gap. So in the next episode, let's have a look at the schedule. We are going to have Southampton away, and then we're going to have the FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. So that's not one to be missed, I don't think, because that should be a very good game. Can we get to the final of the FA Cup? I would love it if we could get to that.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
That would be an outstanding achievement, but also if we can win the FA Cup, we could maybe sneak into Europe. So a question I'm going to ask you, and let me know in the comments, what do we do about the Southampton game? Because we've got a lot of players who are very, very tired. Do we play this tactic and this team, with, some of the changes I've been making against Southampton, or do we rest players for the semi-final and go for the FA Cup? Are we safe enough? That's my question, really. Are we safe enough to be toying with an FA Cup performance, or do we scrap the FA Cup and focus on the league? I don't know. I'll leave that to you to let me know in the comments below. And that about wraps it up for this episode. Nice little episode, that. Couple of good wins, beating Palace and Wolves. Wolves, when this game first came out, Wolves were a team that were very, very hard to beat. So to beat them 4-0 at home was a nice result. So like I said, next episode we'll be playing Southampton and Arsenal. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do about resting players and for which game. So thanks again very much for watching. If you do like this content, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more from the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel, you can always hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when new videos come out, just hit the little bell icon next to that subscribe button and you'll receive notifications either via the app, a little ping on your phone, or you can get emails. You can customize that in your YouTube settings, but it'll let you know whenever we go live with new videos. Like I've said before, as well as these videos, you've also got the Always Smiling Faces podcast on a Monday. You've got Extra Time, which is either on a Thursday or a Friday, depending on availability on that. We do the previews of the games. We do the post-match patters. You'll sometimes get a Beyond the Lines as well if we can get someone from an opposition club to talk about their team. If you not only want to become a subscriber, but you want to become a member of the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel, we do have a membership subscription available. It's $2.99 or $4.99 a month, and that entirely depends on what you want to pay. That gives you early access to videos. So these Football Manager videos go up early access. The My United videos, there've been some good ones recently. They go up early access. You also get access to the Telegram group, which is around 120 members, just all talking Newcastle. You get all the latest information from that, and there's a bit of good banter in there as well. It's a really good little group, really good little community that we're starting to build in there. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.